Hello and welcome to Anjan Kumar India, and I am N Kumar. In our last video, we were doing my bookshelf tour and we were dealing with spiritual autobiographies. Today we will continue with that. So this book, Living with the Himalayan Masters by Swami Rama. This is a very popular book written in a very simple language. This Swami Rama, born in India, undergoes training under a great master. So he travels a lot in the Himalayan region, meets great saints and other people, very important people. And this book contains details of all those travels, meetings, and his experiences about fauna and flora. Lot of interesting things are there. And this is written in a very simple language and in a very witty, humorous, informative, knowledgeable way. It's written. One can read and get benefited. This is written in small chapters. You can start anywhere, read it and enjoy it and get benefited. So this is a very popular book, bestseller, and this has been translated into many languages. I have Kannada version of it. Kannada book has been translated from English by one Mr. D.K. Shyamasundara Rao. I have not read Kannada version, but the English version I have read a few times. It's a very good book. Next we have Loving God by N Kasturi. Loving God. So for Kannadigas, people from Karnataka, he is popularly known as N Kasturi. He is a very famous literary figure in Kannada literature. Actually, he is born in Kerala, Malayali, in 1897. So, to actor a poverty-stricken family, he survives that poverty conditions, and later when he grows up, he comes to Mysore region, Australian Mysore region, now Karnataka, in search of job. So he starts his career as a teacher, and he serves in education department, education field, and during that time he gets involved in many fields: social service, dramatics, adult education, and during his achievements are many. Two I can mention. One is he is a person who gave the name Akashvani to All India Radio, and secondly he is the person who brings Kuvempu, K.V. Puttappa, famous Kannada poet, in touch with Ramakrishna Ashram. So it's a major achievement as far as Kuvempu, and great achievement for Kannada literature itself. So later, during his middle age, he comes into contact with Sri Sathya Sai Baba of Puttaparthi. So he becomes a devotee and he gets involved in that work, spiritual work, and does lot of service there, being editor of Sanatana Sarathi, and a lot of other things he will do. And he is the person who wrote Baba's official biography. That is Satyam Shivam Sundaram. That's the title. Part 1, Part 2, like that. Up to 4 volumes he has written. So I had the privilege of listening to one of his speeches at Sri Sathya Sai College, Whitefield. So 1980s, that is the beginning of 1980s, he had visited our college. By that time he was very much aged, but nevertheless he gave a spirited, witty, humorous speech. I still remember that. So during that 80s itself, 1987, he passed away, and he is a major literary figure in Kannada literature. Two books I can mention. One is I will try to recall. Anartha Kosha, that is a dictionary like thing. He has given very crooked, humorous and witty definitions for many Kannada words. So it's a very popular book. And second one, Pataladalli Papachi, that is Alice in Wonderland. He has translated or he has brought it into Kannada in another form. I have not read it, but I heard it's very popular, and many other works he has done. Only these two I can recall now. That is Anartha Kosha and Pataladalli Papachi. That's Pataladalli Papachi is meant for small children. A very enjoyable book I have heard. So his contributions are many. So that way, so all the stories, experiences, miraculous stories with Sathya Sai Baba, everything has been narrated here in this book. And he was the person who used to translate Baba's speeches into English. Usually Baba's speeches used to be in Telugu, his mother tongue. So Kasturi, being a master of many languages, he used to translate it into English, Kannada, Malayalam, whatever the situation may be. Accordingly, he used to translate. So that's about N Kasturi. If you get a chance, please do read this. It's a very nice book. Next is somewhat related to the previous book. This is by N Narasimha. Actually, when I was searching some books at Blossoms in Bangalore, Church Street, I came across this book. I knew N Narasimha sir. I met him several times, but I was not aware he has written biography. This is a Kannada book. Sri Sathya Sai Divya Krupashraya. Immediately I purchased it, a second-hand book. Then I asked sir whether it's available in English. So immediately he sent this book, the same title, Sri Sathya Sai Krupashraya. So this is the first volume. He has written sequels to this. So here the author N Narasimha sir, born in Chikbalapur, he later goes to Bangalore to do his engineering studies. There he stays at Sri Ramakrishna Ashram Hostel. So he is a very spiritual person, and he had a lot of inquiries and yearnings for truth. So he comes into contact with one Madiyal Narayan Bhatt. His photo is here. So Madiyal Narayan Bhatt. So he is belovedly called Anna by his followers and friends. So he comes into contact with him. So seeing his condition, he takes him to Sri Sathya Sai Baba Puttaparthi. There he becomes a devotee of Sri Sathya Sai Baba and dedicates his life to Sathya Sai mission. So later he becomes a teacher, warden in Sathya Sai institutions. More than 4 decades he will be a warden in Sathya Sai hostels. So he has also written many miraculous stories in this, very interesting things, written in a simple language. So this is the first part, and the second part is still under printing, it's still under preparation. But meanwhile, he has come up with third part. The reason is Baba passed away in 2011. So soon after that, there are a lot of mysterious and miraculous happenings which take place in Mudenalli, where Narasimha sir was staying. So all those stories have been recounted here. Very interesting things. So with lot of color photographs and many interesting happenings has been narrated here. So again, I have spoken to you about N Kasturi, and Narasimha sir has continued N Kasturi's work as far as Baba's mission is concerned. So Kasturi had written biography of Sri Sathya Sai Baba, Satyam Shivam Sundaram, up to 4 volumes he had written. Narasimha sir has continued that work. Some 3 volumes, 5, 6, 7 I think he has written. And he also used to translate Baba's speeches into again English and Kannada, such things. Maybe Telugu also. Telugu no. Because Baba himself used to give Telugu speeches, and both Narasimha sir and Kasturi used to translate it into other languages. So these are all very dedicated spiritual people who came in touch with Sri Sathya Sai Baba. So if you get a chance, please do read this book, sir. So I think this is enough for today. I have some more spiritual books which I can continue it in the next video. So thank you for your time. Please keep smiling Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.